Hello, hello, hello. Wow, the Russell's up 3% today? Damn. Damn. That's gone up a lot since I looked in the morning. You were only up like 2%. Russell ripping. The Dow hit new all-time highs. Oh, uh I have Discord now, apparently. I guess it just I guess it just loads up right when you start your computer. I didn't know that. I should probably fix that. I should probably fix that. What's up, P? How you doing, bro? Is Bitcoin back above 70 then? Yeah, it is. Maybe that was the bottom. Who knows? It's either that was the bottom or you're about to get the retrace of the breakout. We'll see. We'll see. I saw on Twitter earlier a lot of people are buying the dip. So kind of funny. What's up, Moose? What's up, Muma? 58 was the bottom? Probably not. It's in a bearish trend, so like to try to predict the bottom now is kind of insane. Just because a stock or crypto coin bounces doesn't mean the sell-off's over. Especially when you're in a bearish trend. Any news from Puppy? No, I don't pay it. I stopped paying attention to that when they promoted a crypto coin. I don't fuck with that shit. Even if he supposedly got hacked, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with crypto scammers. I'm not interested in buying it all. The volatility's crazy. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm not interested in buying either. Hopefully GameStop bought the dip, you know? If they're going to continue to hold Bitcoin, hopefully they bought the dip. It'd be kind of dumb not to, I feel like, if you're not going to sell it. Like, what's the point? I wouldn't really understand the point of buying Bitcoin one time and not buying it again if you plan on holding. Seems kind of odd, but I guess we'll find out. We'll find out eventually. Philip Morris had earnings. Under Armour? How'd Under Armour do? If Under Armour's up again, I'm gonna be pissed. I swear, it probably is. It probably is. Oh my god, dude! 20%? 20%? God damn, bro. Oh. Oh. That sucks. Oh well. Congrats to anyone who bought that when we talked about it. That's insane. It's literally done nothing but go up since we started talking about it. And they say this stream doesn't make people money. This is like one of the only stocks we've been talking about besides GameStop. Crazy. I don't want to look at that anymore. I'm not looking at that anymore. That's annoying. It just goes to show that fundamental analysis works, though. It goes to show. It goes to show that it can work. Tech leading the way today. Industrials, energy, Pretty much everything's up except consumer discretionary, communication services. What do we got on the economic front? Just some surveys. What's the 5-year inflation expectations? Just stuck at 3%. Interesting. Used cars prices are up. Not surprising there. Especially with rates going down, you would expect car prices to go up. Same as real estate. Mortgage rates and car loans aren't really the same thing. I think car loans are a lot less APR if you have good credit. You can get a pretty good deal on a car loan, but it's because you're buying an asset that, well, I don't know if I'd consider a car an asset. It kind of is, but it kind of isn't. But you're buying something that depreciates, so it makes sense why it's so. And also, you know, the dealers are overpricing the cars on the lot, so it's easy for them to give you a low rate. Maybe on the next run up, I'll scalp a chunk to have on hand for other plays. It is getting old seeing plays and not playing. I don't really care. That's just that was a good one. That was just a good one. I'm gonna continue to focus on GameStop. There's just not, I don't know. Unless you're just trying to make a quick buck, I don't find any point in trading. I'm not really trying to make a quick buck. Like, it would be nice, you know? It would be nice to make some quick bucks, but, like, then you gotta pay taxes. And it's like, if you get in that trading cycle, and you win, and then you lose, or you win one year and lose the next year, it's just not good. Like, paying taxes for no reason is kind of stupid. You know, if you can win every year, which in my opinion really isn't a guarantee, then sure, that's fine, I guess. I just have been doing this for too long. I know you don't win every year, so it's like paying taxes for no reason is kind of annoying to me. But yeah, I definitely get, you know, seeing other plays and being like, this sucks. But you also have to realize, like, the stock market isn't for, the stock market isn't a place where, like, non-wealthy people go to get rich. It's where wealthy people go to store their money. So it's like, I don't know. I'm just not interested in trading personally. I missed my Intel flip and dip. That was amazing. Intel was a good one. Until it wasn't, though. Until it wasn't. Until the government bought it. And now it's up a lot. And that's, you know, that's how I feel eventually GameStop will play out. All these people are making money trading it. There's going to be a point where it stops dipping. Maybe, you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it does just continue to trade between 20 and 25 for the next couple years. I don't really see that. But the day the market actually starts figuring out what's going on, I think it'll be beneficial to just be an investor. But who knows? You know, I could be wrong. So far, I've been wrong. So far, trading has been the best thing to do. It's just how long is that gonna last? How long is trading going to be relevant? Let's see. Lentech Securities. They bought 55 shares, but 30,000 calls. Like, what? Why would you buy 55 shares? It doesn't even make sense. That literally doesn't even make sense. That's so odd. That is so odd. 55 shares. All right, all right. That's so weird. Nothing there. A lot of your altcoins are still in the shitter, though. Let's see. I guess XRP had a decent jump, but it must have been down a lot. Yeah, wow, XRP hit $1? Whew. $1.20. A lot of the other altcoins didn't really bounce, though. Like, some of them are up like 10%, but not really. They didn't really bounce. What's up? What's up, yo? What's up, official? How you doing, bro? I don't know what to call you. I'm not calling you daddy, so I'm just gonna call you yo. Yo! Yo! I guess they plan to exercise to build their share position bullish. I guess so. I guess so. I feel that's a very odd insight or whale buy there. A very odd whale buy. Isn't it crazy how literally yesterday everyone and their mom was bearish, and then you got a massive bounce in the market? Like, this might be one of the biggest Russell up days you've had in a long time. It's pretty hilarious. It's pretty hilarious how wrong bears are all the time. You know, they were right on the short-term price action, you know, for a day or two, but overall, bears are never right, bro. Bears are never right. Hugh G! What's up, bro? I don't know how any of, like, the individual stocks are doing, but overall index looks fine to me. What? Cheese. That's crazy. How is... What? Uber was held liable for that? That's wild. On my way to GameStop, they scammed me. Wait, what? They scammed you? Oh, that's awesome. What happened? That's awesome. I love that. They scammed you. They selling fake packs. They got the resale. They got the resale going. They're reselling packs. I had one of those Ascended Heroes tech stickers to pick up in store the other week, but instead they charged me shipping and shipped it to the store. Oh, what the hell? That's stupid. Freaking Ryan Cohen, bro. Freaking Ryan Cohen. That's dumb. They can't charge you shipping if they ship it to the store, can they? Isn't it free shipping if they ship to store? When I went to pick it up on release day, they're like, nah, we ain't got it, bro. Call this number. What the fuck? That sucks. Oh, that sucks. That is still like my biggest complaint about GameStop. The customer service is dog shit. Ryan Cohen, the elite scalper. Customer service told me they couldn't do anything after 3 calls. Oh my gosh. They suck. I even bought one on release day in store. That's wild. I would send him an email. I think the email people have more power than the people who answer the calls. About to pull Mega Gengar and dunk on these fools? I hope so. I hope so. I want to see that Mega Gengar pull. That'd be awesome. That's wild. Yeah, send him an email. From my experience, email is better. Oh, MSTR's up 25% today. Everyone roast me. Everyone roast me, bro. Everyone roast me. I was talking all that shit on MSTR yesterday. Now look at it. You faded the trend and you won. Congrats. Congrats. It was fun watching it go down while it lasted. Oh, it's not over. It's still bearish. I mean, it could be over. It could be over, but it's still bearish, so I wouldn't expect it to be over. Of course people are going to buy the dip, you know? Of course people are going to buy the dip. Old investors are going to buy the dip. People who've been waiting are going to buy the dip. People who are down a fuck ton and haven't sold yet are going to buy the dip. Doesn't mean it's going to stop selling, though. Usually in bear markets, the large up days are common. Very common. The Bitcoin Ponzi remains. I mean, it'll be funny if it goes back up. I'll continue to talk shit. Even if it goes back up to all-time highs, I'm never going to change my opinion on crypto. I'm never going to like it. Like, realistically, what's your upside of even buying right now? It goes back to all-time highs and you make a double. Maybe it hits, like, new all-time highs. And you maybe if you're lucky, you hit a triple. Like, I don't know how interesting that is. I don't know how interesting that is. What's up, Michael C? Diamond's hands are forged by the heaviest bags. The Bitcoin thesis is being bullish on crime. Bullish on scamming. Bullish on scamming. Claude AI builds fully playable Pokemon clone in under 2 hours for free? What? Chose Charmander. Oh man, this looks great. Doesn't this look like a good game? Man, AI is cooking, bro. AI is cooking. Look how good this game looks. I mean, that's pretty impressive that AI did this, but so odd. This is the weirdest game, bro. Or the weirdest version of Pokemon I've ever seen. What is this? Throw a Pokeball at it. There you go. Let's see what the Pokeballs look like. Are they square? Wait, I didn't even get to see what a Pokeball looks like. Claude sucks. Pokemon. Is he gonna battle? This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen, bro. I wanted to see him battle, but apparently that doesn't exist. That was weird. That was very weird. What? Twitch streamer rushed to ER after trying to catch falling katana by the blade. Genius. Genius. Is there a video? Ah, there's no video. It'd probably be bad to watch on YouTube anyway. That's crazy, bro. That's actually insane. Is that all I gotta do, bro? I just gotta, like, do something dumb and I'll be the talk of Dexerto? What? Japanese city cancels cherry blossom festival after tourists break into homes and defecate on lawns. Man, those tourists know how to party, bro. Those tourists know how to party. Defecating on lawns, bro? Sounds like a party to me. Sign me up. Sign me up, chat. AI's cooking, wearing of the pot. Can we browse the AI only social media again? No, I don't want to look at that. That was weird. I don't want to look at that. You'll have to look at that on your own time. Internet was invented to answer two very important questions. What's the dumbest thing you can do, and will you allow someone to film it? Oh, yeah. Facts, though. There's a lot of, like, insane things I could probably do to go viral, but I'm just a normal guy, sort of. I'm just a normal guy. I could probably do some insane things and say some wacky stuff. Pokemon accidentally finds the perfect way to troll scalpers. For over a year, buying booster packs of Pokemon cards on the official Pokemon Center website has required either the most extraordinary luck or a bot. When new stock's added to the site, it very quickly collapses under the weight of incoming traffic, leading to error messages or queues that never resolve. Anywho, do manage to get in before the site goes down are limited by strict purchase restrictions, except of course for those running the bots that are able to scoop up the stock in milliseconds. So as today's peculiar decision to bundle the enormously popular Surging Spark booster box with the never wanted and very bulky Pokemon Academy boxes, a deliberate troll of the scalpers by the Pokemon Company. Wait, what? They reprinted Surging Sparks again? Surging Sparks is the set that generally considered to be the beginning of the current frenzy that's seen Pokemon cards become almost impossible to buy. Last 15 months, where rocketing resale prices have led to scalping, ruining the hobby for many, and indeed strings of robberies and many specialist retailers around the world. Its restock today on the US Pokemon Center website was therefore something of a surprise, occurring without promotion, and of course inevitably selling out before most were aware of it even happening, except rather than these 36-pack containers appearing for the usual price of around $160, today's booster boxes were all bundled with the latest edition of the Battle Academy, a hefty $20 box that's designed to introduce new players to the tabletop card game, and all for the undiscounted price of $180. If you're already familiar with Pokemon TCG, you've already snorted a laugh at this. For everyone else, it's important to know that Battle Academy is to Pokemon cards what the Fisher-Price telephone is to the iPhone. It contains a chunky playing board, push-out cardboard counters, and 3 60-card decks with special numbered cards that don't feature the standard Pokemon card back designs, nor even a single holo among them. Even better, the Battle Academy hasn't been updated in many years, that they still sport the late 2010 Pokemon V cards. They are, in the scheme of collecting, worthless. This has to be a troll. Alright, I don't want to read all that. I just wanted to see what it was. The Battle Academy. Not much news. Not much news lately. Kind of sucks. Normal guy, normal chat. Roommate of mine would always record when we were playing drinking games. Very annoying, big party foul in my opinion. The Grady Files. The Grady Files. That's crazy. That's crazy. The Grady Files, he says. We might end up just playing Rocket League today. I don't know. There's not much to talk about. Super Bowls this weekend. Does anyone in the chat have anything exciting going on for the Super Bowl? I don't. I'm not a Super Bowl guy. I think I went to a Super Bowl party like a couple years ago though. The Olympics is here? Where's the Olympics at? In Milan? Milan? Let's see. Just no interesting news, bro. The news has been so dry lately. The Melania movie? What? That comes... What? The Melania movie? What is that about? How they scammed a bunch of people with crypto? What's that supposed to be about? The Melania movie? Nah, I couldn't watch that. Scam in this administration? Yeah, you're right. You're right. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? They've never scammed anyone. Trump coins to the moon, baby. It's early. It's early. Saying scams how ICE finds you. Well, good thing I'm white, so I'm good. White and American. I'm good. ICE can come looking all they want. They ain't gonna find nothing. They might find my lawnmower. They might find the guy who cleans my house. No, just kidding. Totally joking. I don't have someone who mows my lawn or cleans my house. Man, I can't believe how whack the news is today. So lame, so lame. Is the Russell at all-time highs now? Sheesh. Oh, not quite. Not quite. Basically, though. Damn, Stellantis is down 25%. Isn't that a... Oh, yeah, that's the EVs. Okay. I know what that is. Oh, yeah, Molina Healthcare. That must be a really good pick. Woo! Way to go, Burry. Way to go, Burry. Good job, Burry. Woo! Fantastic pick, Burry. Woo! Damn. Wow. Michael Burry, man, look at him. Look at that pick. That's such a good pick, chat. Wow, GameStop should totally buy that. He did say it would go to 100. He was close. Wait, he said it would go to 100? I didn't pay attention. I just saw him suggest it. I would never buy it. In MOH post, he called for 100. Ah, gotcha. In the article, he was bearish. Oh, I see. I see. Then why? I don't get why you would suggest that as a acquisition. That doesn't make any sense. Suggest a bearish thing for an acquisition. That sounds odd. That sounds odd. That sounds odd. Strategy were a great trade. Well, did you trade it or are you just talking? Like I said, you were fading the trend. So it wasn't a great trade. You got lucky it bounced. Just saying. Just saying. Why is my cousin calling me? Hold up. We're gonna have a guest on stream, chat. We're gonna have a guest on stream, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy. We're about to have a guest. Unless he gets here late, then who knows? We're gonna have a guest on stream, bro. That's wild. I don't think we've ever had a guest on. Well, I think Mitch came on stream that one time, but other than that, I don't think we've ever had a guest on stream. That's gonna be new. That's gonna be new. Oh yeah, for anyone who knows or cares, I made a Discord because one of my friends I was playing with, I haven't played with in a long time. Or one of my homies I was playing with, he's like brothers with one of my friends that I used to play with like every single day, all the time. And they're from the UK. So I made a Discord to chat with them. So if you want to add me on Discord, Roaring Corey. That's the thing. That's the thing. So if you want to add me on there, I don't really care. I'm not making a server or anything. I refuse to make a server. But I have it. And I'm most likely going to delete Twitter, so that's going to be the only way to contact me going forward, most likely. It's a long-term play for him. Fair. I think it's more of an idea. Ryan Cohen will wait for whatever it is to go down to then, but I have no clue, though. I didn't read Burry's thing. I just saw him suggest that, and I'm like, as you know, I don't find much Burry says to be relevant, so I never actually. Well, also I don't have access to the article, so couldn't read it anyway. But yeah, Corey's mom guest starring? Nah, not my mom. It's one of my cousins. He's gonna pull up. I was just saying it's a historical trend line support. I'm not sure if it's gonna hold or break. That's fair. That's fair. Well, I hope you made money off of it, bro. It's just that's not a trade for me. I don't trade at all really to begin with, but even if I was trading, I never would make that trade just because you're fading the trend. To me that's a bad trade. It doesn't fit my criteria of what I would consider a good trade. No Gengar. No! No, Hugh. Hopefully you got something. Though. Chat poll for your upcoming cousin interview. We have questions. We need answers. I mean, you can ask questions. I don't care. You can ask whatever questions you want. It's just whether they'll be answered or not is up for debate. We'll see. Ruben! What's up, Ruben? How you doing, bro? What's up, Jeff Jolly? IR least, I'll take it. What was Corey's nickname in high school? Oh, damn. My nickname was the worst, actually. One of my friends gave me a funny nickname. Does he have any GME? I don't think so. Probably not. Nobody I know, except my little cousin, has bought GameStop. But my little cousin only buys like 5. I think he only has like 5 or 6 shares. You're right, the trend is downwards, and I'm not holding it for more than 1 day. Fair enough. Solid 25% upswing, though. You know, I can't deny that it worked out. I won't deny that it worked out. Maybe it keeps going up. I don't know. Just as of right now, the trend is bearish, so like to me I don't see it. So, but we'll see, you know. Time will tell. But I didn't really have like a high school nickname, if I'm being honest. It's just one of my friends used to give me a bunch of. We would always give each other like random nicknames. Like, I don't even remember the I wish my homie who gave me the nickname was here. He would know the evolution, but they used to call me like Fory, like Fory, and then somehow that evolved into like Fory Foreskin or some shit like that. And they just always called me Fory Foreskin, and I don't know why. I don't even know how that nickname came to be. But we all had fucked up nicknames. Like, one of my friends was Beaver. One of my friends was, God, what was his nickname, bro? There's some weird ones, bro. I can't even think of them. We were so young, and my brain is so stupid from all the weed smoking, probably. But that was my nickname. It was a weird one. God, what was the fun? There was somebody who had a funny. We used to call one of my cousins Bitch. His nickname was literally Bitch. But it's just because he would do anything you said. Like, we would tell him to, like, do some stupid trick on a scooter or something, and he would try it and eat shit, and it would be the funniest thing. Like, we had some weird nicknames, bro. You have any thoughts on the MSTR preferred products like STRC? No. I just don't agree with any company that's raising money to buy Bitcoin. And, you know, that's just another way for them to raise money to buy Bitcoin. Not only are they doing the bonds, they're making, you know, preferred stocks with dividends. Like, they're doing everything they can to raise money to buy Bitcoin. And I find that extremely dumb. So, no real thoughts on that. I always thought Corey was an alias. Really? No, that's my actual name. I think that's funny that you thought it was an alias. It's not. It's not. The name when I first started the stream was like actually my name. Corey, why are you allergic to Ponzi schemes? Because I've just been doing this too long. I've just been doing this too long, bro. I refuse to invest in scams. I've been scammed before. Not on crypto, but in real life. And I refuse to invest in anything that can't prove to me it has real value. And Bitcoin crypto doesn't have real value. Not basically, literally every single one of those companies that are raising money to buy Bitcoin have no value. So it's not really that I'm allergic to Ponzi schemes. I'm allergic to things that have no value. And I refuse to put money up for speculation on something I think will never happen. Fun fact, Charles Ponzi donated a significant portion of his skin to a burn victim. Nice. That is a fun fact. I didn't even know Charles Ponzi was a real guy. Makes sense why it's called a Ponzi scheme. I never actually knew where that came from. My nickname was Flash and I earned it. That's a sick nickname. I never had any cool nicknames. All my nicknames were stupid. Like, Foreskin is the worst nickname ever. I don't even have foreskin. How do I have the nickname Foreskin and not even have foreskin? That's crazy. That's an odd nickname. Like, if I had foreskin, it would make sense, but is YouTube gonna clap me for saying that too many times? My name was Sam Wise. I like that one. I like that one. We used to call my brother Gay Barbs. We used to call my brother Gay Barbs. That has to be the best nickname. Gay Barbs is such a good nickname. I forget what I'll have to ask my cousin when he gets here. He'll remember his nicknames. I can't really remember all of them. We had so many nicknames for each other. I can only think of like the ones that are consistent. I can't think of the one, like, so many have came and gone. I was like 13 and was driving a car that someone found and outran some cops. Damn, you're sad. What? No way. I always forget that Muma's like an actual fucking hood kid. You would never guess Muma was from the hood until he tells you like a story of his life. You're like, holy shit, Muma is from the hood. That's fucking crazy, bro. That's a crazy story, bro. Whenever I use a hammer at work, everybody calls me Lightning. Wait, why? What does this mean? Chicago, there's just cars that work. You can take whatever. Because I never strike the same spot twice. Holy shit, that's funny, bro. Bro, that's funny. That's fucking funny, bro. Wow. Wow, that's hilarious. That tops any nickname, bro. That tops any nickname. That's crazy. Wow. Wow. Cause I never strike the same spot twice. Whoo. I gave myself the nickname. Ah, now it's not as funny. Now it's not as funny. It was still funny though. I thought it was gonna be a Thor thing. I thought your co-workers gave you that name, and that would be so funny, bro. They're like, oh fuck, Lightning has the hammer. Oh shit. Watch out. Watch your fingers. Oh, watch your fingers. Lightning has the hammer. Maybe funnier making his co-workers give him a nickname. Man. That's great. That's great. That is a solid nickname, though. That is a solid nickname. Lightning. Wow. That is like the greatest construction site nickname I've ever heard. Lightning, bro. Damn, I want to go work on a construction site just to find someone to give that nickname to. That's amazing. That's actually amazing. Lightning. There go Lightning again. Let's take lunch. He'll be swinging for a long time. Oh man, with Lightning behind the hammer, we're gonna miss lunch. Not even gonna be able to go to lunch. There's gonna be a bunch of holes in the drywall. That's awesome. That's awesome. You know, it's funny. I think my cousin who's pulling up, I'm pretty sure his dad is a lurker in the stream. So that's gonna be kind of funny if he's here. I don't think his dad's ever typed in the stream, but I know he watches. It's gonna be kind of funny. I wonder if he'll actually type. If he'll say what's up. Fucking Lightning, bro. That's awesome. That's awesome. I need to get my cousin a chair, bro. I've never had a guest on stream. I gotta go find a chair. Hold up, chat. Hold up, chat. I'll get you some Lambo seasoning while I go find a chair. Some Lambo seasoning. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. Wait for it again. Nah, we're good, we're good. I got the chair. I just gotta wipe it off a little bit. There's a lot of cat hair on it. A lot of kitty hair. Lots of kitty hair. Okay. A lot of kitty hair. Still kind of wet. Still kind of wet. I gotta... Let's see. I mean, I guess I'll figure it out when he gets here. Oh. He doesn't know it's muted. You're right. I forgot again. No! Son of a bitch, I forgot again. I forgot it was muted. I forgot it was muted, bro. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, chat. Pastor probably think I need Jesus. I just need a new account at Regis. Lambo season. Pastor probably think I need Jesus. I just need a new account at Regis. Lambo season. Alright. Should be good. This has been sitting out in my garage for a minute, so I had to wipe it off. It was pretty dusty. Pretty dusty. Pastor probably think I need Jesus. Lambo season. Okay. I'm back. Let's see. Is that the chair you smashed on the Bitcoin announcement? Nah, I was thinking about bringing that one in. That's a different chair. I still have that chair. See ya. I really hope his cousin isn't here to pump a shit coin. Yeah, buy Paul coin. Paul coin to the moon. DJ, wait for it to edit it again. I was wondering why you were saying that. What's the cat's name? It's just Tab Cat. That's her name. Her real name's Spooky. But nobody calls her by her real name. Because, it's kind of racist. If I'm just being honest, it's a little bit racist of a name, so nobody calls her that. A little bit racist. I was pretty young when I named the cat, so remove the Y, and that's her actual name. That's why I don't ever call her that. Lambo season canceled. Yep. So these swings are interesting. Before we stayed within 10 cents. Now we fluctuate $1, no problem. Yeah. Volatility, baby. Volatility. The 4 acapella cover. Stop mansplaining racism to me. I was just letting you know. I never call her by her real name. I think it's I always gotta mention it. Because people want to know people would think it's weird if I just name my cat Kitty, because that's literally what I call my cat is Kitty or Tap Cat. If if I tell you the cat's real name, I definitely, I got to explain it. There's got to be an explanation. Do you think Ryan Cohen bought a Super Bowl commercial spot for GME? Nah, I don't. I don't think Ryan Cohen would waste money on that, personally. But maybe. I mean, that'd be sick. That'd be dope if they did, but I just don't see Ryan Cohen doing something like that. We're going to do some free PR. The cat is called... Because you got it on Halloween. Exactly. There you go. There you go. Exactly. Except it's not... There's no why. There's no why. I had a cat when I was like 5 or something. And its name was actually Spooky. So that's also where the name comes from. I just... No why. No why. You got the cat on Halloween, but that's not funny. It's funnier when it has a racist name. There's no Y in Halloween, yes. Gosh. Alright, no more racism. We try to avoid that here. That's why I don't talk about my cat. Oh shit. Like what would they even promote for the Super Bowl ad, you know? What would they promote? Just trade-ins? Maybe Power Packs? But Power Packs isn't even out of beta, so I don't know why they would promote that. Unless on Super Bowl day they take it out of beta. Have Roaring Kitty open a Power Pack? Oh my god, that'd be nuts. That'd be actually insane. That'd be insane. Have Ryan Cohen open a Power Pack. Have Ryan Cohen open a Power Pack. Roaring Kitty on Joe Rogan? That'd be wild. I'm sure he's gotten offers. You think? I bet Roaring Kitty's gotten so many offers to do so many things, and probably has never done it, or ever even responded. Would be fun to see all the people drunk in the Super Bowl opening the lunar packs. That would be pretty funny. That would be pretty funny. Ryan Cohen versus Roaring Kitty Lunar Power Packs duel. Man who pulls the most keeps both cards. Someone pulled like a $30,000 card the other day, and they sold it back to GameStop. Like, that's crazy. That's actually insane. He did that podcast in the congressional subcommittee. Oh yeah, that was a really good podcast. A really good podcast. Solid podcast. He spoke a whopping like 4 times. He basically got interrupted every time he talked. Sad, only 1 episode. He did confirm that he was not a cat, so that was good. Yeah, I was worried there. I really thought Roaring Kitty was a cat. I was worried. I really needed him to tell me that. Really needed him to tell me that. I was very worried. We don't have to wish, just wait. Wait for what? What are we waiting for? I didn't know we were waiting for anything. Are we waiting for something? Yeah, I know what the title is, but you said just wait. So what does that mean? I don't know what just wait means. Waiting got canceled shortly after Lambo season. I'm waiting for Friday night. What are you doing on what is Friday night? What is Friday night? What do you got going on, Moose? What do you got going on? Is it Sim night? Not at work. Ah, that makes sense. That's a good reason to be waiting for Friday night. I thought maybe you had a sim scheduled or something. No plans the whole weekend. Are you gonna watch? Do Canadians watch football? Are you gonna watch the Super Bowl? Uh, do Canadians like football? I thought I don't I'm being genuinely serious with this question. I don't know. Do Canadians watch football? Patriots for the win. They always beat Seahawks at the Super Bowl. Free money. What are the odds? Probably even. They're basically always even. Whoops. Oh, the Patriots are the underdog. Whoa. The Patriots are the underdog. I've never seen that before. That's a solid bet. I mean, I'm not gonna make it, but that's a solid bet. That's the first time I've seen like an underdog in the Super Bowl. Maybe there's a reason why. But that's pretty solid. A plus 190 is not bad for a Super Bowl bet. It's not bad at all. I throw it on. It's super popular. Oh, okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. I was curious how the rest of the world views football. Moose has a hot date with the golf simulator. Ooh, damn, golf simulator, you looking fine tonight. I'm about to drive my wood. I'm about to drive my wood at this golf simulator. Damn, that golf simulator just hit my ball. Means we don't have to wish, just wait for GME to get in 30 plus. 30 plus? That's boring. 30 plus? Tell me when it's at 100 or 200 or 300 or 400 or 500 or 600. Then maybe I'll be a little teensy bit excited. But 30? Boring. Boring. Nah, I'm not, I'm not excited for 30. They have a goofy Canadian football of their own. Wait, what? If Bitcoin goes to $1, Ryan Code makes physical Bitcoin to use a arcade tokens? Interesting. Especially with betting the CFL. Oh, Canadian Football League? I didn't know that was a thing. Touch foot. The CFL's flag football. That's funny. It's pretty cool, actually. Huh. I legit didn't even know Canada had their own football league. My brokerage, you can bet on who will win and settle in favored to win by the defense. 3 downs, lots more passing. Okay. Seattle Seahawks. University of Utah looks fun. Wait, what? 100 plus, let's go. How long did it take to get your Raichu graded through GameStop? It was like 3-ish weeks, but that was before PSA was like super backlogged, so I wouldn't be surprised if it took over a month in today. Or they backlogged? I heard they did a bunch of sketchish and people stopped going. I don't think so. But they're backlogged because people are sending in cards left more than they've ever sent in cards before. I think last year was PSA's biggest year of grading. Like the last like couple months of the year were like some of the biggest months PSA's ever had as far as I'm concerned. PSA is the gold standard. That's why they're backlogged. Hobby is growing. Yep. People are opening cards more. More cards are getting bought and opened than ever before. Even though it seems like it's just, you know, scalpers hoarding the product. There's a lot of people out there buying and opening the product. Yeah, you got in before the storm. I submitted mine January 10th, and it's still at the arrived section of the grading process. Wow. That's not bad, though. I feel like you'll get it back soon. I think it's going to be out 3 months total from what I've been reading of other people's experiences on the Poke subreddit. Really? 3 months? Wow. That'd be wild. I would expect it to be... If it says it's arrived... I would expect it to be done in like a couple weeks maybe, but if it does 3 months, that's crazy. That's actually insane. They got caught grading their own slabs higher than players so they could sell it themselves and get more money. I've heard that speculation, but I don't think that's real. And I've never seen anyone give solid proof to actually prove that's real. I've seen a bunch of people on Reddit and shit talk about that, but I don't think that's a real thing. Of course, people are going to slander the most prestigious grading company in the world. If that was a real thing, people wouldn't be grading at PSA, but that's not real. And I'm pretty sure Nat Turner himself has said that was bullshit. And I trust Nat Turner. Only get worse. UG makes me wonder if slab prices will drop, since in theory supply might go up. I don't know. Been thinking on that. Definitely could. I mean, certain cards, you know, it's going to depend on the card, you know. There's certain cards out there that are very, very hard to get, so like those will always have value, but yeah, the basic like $20-$50 cards, you potentially could see those lose value as more and more get graded. Mine took 4 months for a set of 15 cards. Holy shit, 4 months? Serious? Wow. That's crazy, bro. 4 months? Slabs are inflationary, whereas sealed is deflationary, so long as the set isn't printed to mass amounts. Yeah, like Surging Sparks. What's Surging Sparks at, bro? Surging Sparks has to be below like 200 at this point, huh? Surging Sparks booster bot. Like, they've been repairing the shit out of Surging. Nah, I mean, it's not down, but it's basically the same price as it was like a year ago. They've been printing the shit out of Surging Sparks. What about the Pikachu? I forget what the number is on the Pikachu. Pikachu PSA 10. What's the number of that Pikachu that's in Surging Sparks? This one. 238. Whoops. God, I cannot type. There we go. Yeah, this card was like over $1,000 a couple months ago. Now it's selling for like 800. Pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. When I submit my Zardes IR, I'm gonna pay more for faster option. PSA is a walk-in Wednesday in-person submission by me. That's an estimated 25-day turnaround. Oh, that's sick. That's really cool. Is there like headquarters where you're at? What do you think of that super power pack someone got that had a slab 10 basic Pokemon, like one of the starters and valued at like $100? I didn't see that. I don't watch people pulling power packs, if I'm just being honest. But I never saw that. It's at 250 or so. It got a drop up yesterday at Pokemon Center. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we were just reading about that earlier. It dropped with that one thing, that Battle Academy box or whatever. We literally just read about that. Since they would upcharge me anyway if I went the cheaper option, might as well pay upfront for expedite. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Is there headquarters out there? 170 is what I've been hearing for surging. I just checked it. It was like 200, 250. Probably around 250. I didn't check sold, but I was just or did I? I don't know. Around 250. Nah, 170 for a booster box, no way. Yeah, for real. If you see a booster box for 170, you buy it. You buy it. They dropped Pokemon Center yesterday. Yeah, they dropped Surging Sparks with like this Battle Academy thing. And they charge full price for the Battle Academy, even though it's worthless. Kind of funny. I think they have third-party partners randomly at LGS. Oh, okay. I see. I've just never heard of Walk-In Wednesday. So I figured maybe he was like close to their headquarters or something. I've just never heard of that. I heard Pokemon Center was raising prices. I'm sure they are. So much demand for Pokemon. It's crazy. PSA just does a pop-up kind of thing. They've only done 2. One in Jersey City, one in California. It's direct through PSA. Oh, really? That's really cool, huh? I've never heard of that. And the next one's... Is the next one next to you or something? Is that why? Yeah, you said in-person submission by me. Okay. That's cool. It'd be cool if they could just do it, like, right there. Jersey City one by me. Ah, gotcha. That'd be cool if they could just grade it right there, you know? That'd be really cool. I wonder why that's, like, not a thing. Live grading. I feel like live grading would be, like, extremely beneficial. Because the person would literally be able to, like, tell you what grade the card is going to be, and if you disagreed, they could literally show you what's wrong with the card right there before they put it in the slab. But that's probably why they don't do it, because someone brings in, like, a card that would be expensive as a 10, and they only get, like, an 8 or a 9. They'd probably rage quit. Like, ball, give me a 10! Give me a fucking 10! I've been rotating my Poké stuff, thinking I'm going to consolidate everything into one older booster box sealed. I won't ask what you're planning on collecting. I feel like prismatic would be the best thing to collect, right? Like it seems like prismatic would be the best thing to acquire and accumulate if you're going to accumulate anything in the Pokemon universe. But I don't know. Oh shit, Hugh G's a buyer, bro. Hugh G's like, wait, Pokemon? Pokemon? You're selling some Pokemon? What you got? What you got? Pokemon? I don't know. What do you guys think of that? Do you think prismatic is like the best thing to accumulate right now? Lots of Japan. I can't get prismatic. Why? Why can't you get prismatic? You just can't find it, or what? Got 5 binders of raws, about 70 slabs, and a lot of Destined Rivals boosters, like 35, I believe. But the homie Jake has slowly been buying them off me. Oh, not available anywhere. There was a prismatic super collection on GameStop for quite a while. It was a little overpriced. It was probably like $30 below the scalper price, but they had that box on there for a while. I was thinking about getting it, but all my money goes to GameStop shares. I don't really have any desire to buy Pokemon anymore. Especially when Ryan Cohen tells you it's going to be a several $100 billion company. It's like, oh fuck. I don't know if I can put money into Pokemon. Ryan Cohen forced my hand, bro. Ryan Cohen forced my hand. I think Prismatic is solid. I think Ascended Hero is going to be Prismatic round 2. Ooh, what makes you say that? I haven't looked at all into Ascended Heroes, so I don't know what's in there. Are you expecting a short squeeze, or are you talking long? Long term, bro. A forever hold. A forever investment. A forever investment. Where you never have to sell. And you never have to pay taxes. That's what I want. I don't want a short squeeze, personally. Unless it's going to short squeeze and it's going to go up and stay at those high prices, I'm cool with that. But I don't really want a short squeeze. I want this to be just solid, consistent upward price action. How many shares do I call my own? A lot. A lot. I mean, personally, I only have like, I think like 3,200-ish. But then I have a couple accounts, family accounts, that have a lot more than that. But me personally, I don't have that many. I mean, I guess 3,000 is a lot of shares, but I don't have as many as the rest of everyone else. But the other accounts are basically mine too. It's just they're not in my name. Pokemon side quest is on hold after Ryan Cohen started talking about hundreds of billions. I do think so. Huge Fire artwork needs to rise now before my options expire. No, it doesn't. That's the reason why it's not going up, is because people like you degenerated into options instead of just buying and holding shares like a real investor. So yeah, maybe you should learn not to trade options. Japan boosters are $100. UG, you can feel like a Pokeballer. Isn't there less cards in the packs though? Very cool, very well done. I like the idea of sharing prosperity. I just think it's the most interesting investment in the market. I think it's potentially one of the safest, one of the most interesting as far as upside goes. If you're looking out 10, 20, 30 years, it's even more interesting. So, like, I don't know. I just think GameStop's the best investment if you're looking out a long term. So far, debatable whether I've been correct or not so far. Very debatable. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. It'd be unfair to only make myself rich, I feel like. And I'm a I manage I manage my family's stock accounts, so like I got to do what's best for the account. And in my opinion, GameStop is the best investment. Whether that's real or not, time will tell. So far, it's been pretty decent. Each booster is a guaranteed hit. End up with less bulk junk cards. Ah, okay. Gotcha. Isn't the quality of the cards better too? Like you have a more likely chance of getting like a 9 or a 10 straight out the pack. Yeah. Yeah, I pulled a pack not too long ago and I got a decent card, but it's shit. Like it's probably only like a 7 or an 8. Gme is unique as fuck, especially after Ryan Cohen announcing he's looking at making a huge acquisition. If the market is tanking, people could look to GME as a safe haven of sorts. Yeah, I mean, I agree. That's been part of my thesis for quite a while. Because, GameStop right now, potentially it's a teeny bit overvalued. Teensy little bit. But if you're looking at like the real value of the stock, it's somewhere around $20, and the absolute low of the stock is most likely like $13 as of right now. The absolute low should continue to grow over time. So eventually it should turn into like a risk-free investment. That's kind of the goal. Because if it turns into a risk-free investment where the stockholder equity is the same price as what I've been buying shares at, I mean, like how can I don't know how you could lose. Honestly, I really don't see how you could lose. Whereas a lot of other things on the market, it's very debatable whether you'll win or not. Very debatable. What's up, Matt Romano? How you doing, bro? Got my heart monitor attached, praying I get answers. I hope so too, bro. I hope so too. I hope so too. Are you like, is it like a thing? I don't know how that works. I don't know how a heart monitor works. Just like a little device you're carrying around, or are you actually at the office right now? You gotta wear it for a day or so, then they check the results. It's a little device. Oh, okay. How long do you have to wear it for? Working right now, normal routines. Oh, okay, cool. How long do you have to wear it for? Bro is in a fluid pod like a Mewtwo in a lab. Oh shit. That's funny. That's funny. Where's my cousin? I thought he was pulling up. When did he call me? That was like an hour ago. He said he was gonna be here in 25 minutes, and that was an hour ago. So I guess I don't know if he's pulling up. Maybe he's waiting for the stream to end. He's like, I don't want to be on stream. Where do you purchase Japanese booster boxes? They have them on the GameStop website, but I think Muma has a. I'm not sure. Actually. I think Muma has a plug, but you'll have to ask him. But they do have Japanese boxes on GameStop. I don't know if they're in stock, but I've seen them. I remember my buddy had one of those in college, and he went into a Subway sandwich spot trying to get a free sandwich, saying, I got a bomb. No, Cap. Bro. No. Bro. No shot. No shot, bro. That's insane, bro. That's actually insane. Wearing it for 10 days and writing down what has happened and symptoms, and after 10 days I ship it back. Yeah, hopefully you get the answers, bro. Hopefully you can get whatever you need, bro. That's crazy. I still find that so insane. Suspended in adrenochrome as they monitor his vitals. I heard they're cheaper, but can never find them at quote MSRP. I sell them at market price. Get them from Japan from a middleman service that handles importing. After shipping, I save like 15 per booster. Ah. Yeah, that's what I thought. I figured you had a guy. I remember talking about this a long time ago. the Japanese booster plug. When Muma says I gotta hit up my plug, he's talking about Pokemon cards. They're like, yo, you hitting up the plug, Muma? He's like, yeah. I got what you need, bro. I got what you need. He gonna pull up. He's gonna pull up. Small margin, but it works, and sometimes I can get more. Oh. Plug. I have the Mewtwo in my binder. Wait, that's an actual card? The Mewtwo? Oh, that's sick. That's a cool card. Do you have it graded? That's really cool. Gonna grade it when I find the time. Ah. Damn, even the 8's $500. Holy. Damn, the raw cards $450? Oh, that one has a dot error. $300 for the raw card? Phew. I hope it's in good condition and you get like a 9. That'd be solid. Damn, that's a fire card, bro. That's a fire card. That's really cool. You don't remember when he pulled that? No, I remember him pulling the Destined Rivals Mewtwo, but I don't remember that one. It's easily a 9. Hell yeah, bro. That's sick. That's awesome. That's awesome. What pack is that in? Shining Legends? I am misremembering. Yeah, isn't Shining Legends an old box? Yeah, Shining Legends is decently old, it looks like. I think yeah, that's Sword and Shield era still. You pulled the Dr. Mewtwo too, Mad Mewtwo luck. Matt Romano, oh, I can't think of the word. Damn it. He's manifesting those Mewtwo's, bro. Manifesting the Mewtwo's. I've been collecting the ends. Rasharam stamp from Journey Together. Have 25 sealed and 12 in PSA 10s. Damn, bro. Damn, son. That's awesome. Yo.
Yo, I made it.
All right, I'll come let you in.
All
right, I'm gonna go let him in, and I'm gonna go piss too. Chat, we got a guest, bro, for the first time.
Hell yeah.
We got a guest, bro. We got a guest, chat. Hey, pull up. It's not I don't have the best camera for
It's like I'm trying to
guests.
be impossible to hide from yourself.
That's the chat.
Oh, dude, is that my boy, the fucking pot of something?
Pot of greed.
And I say the pot of the Jew.
Jeez. Chill.
I'm just kidding, that's fucked.
You're gonna get me banned, bro. You're gonna get me banned.
I'm gonna get banned to the fucking Shadow Realm.
I'm getting a guest appearance. What's up? All these people are, Crispy Cards, I feel like he's a little newer. But Hugh G, Matt Romano, Moose, obviously Muma. Those guys are all OGs, bro. Those guys have been in the chat for like a year now.
What a bot. That's what's up.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, bro. It's insane that people hop on street. Like, it's crazy that I can just fire up the stream and people come here. Like, that's just wild, bro. Even if it's only like a few people. Obviously, I have a lot of people in the stream right now, but...
Well, I mean, obviously, you're hot as hell. Too,
it's because the market is interesting right now, I guess. I suppose.
Love you, Roaring Kitty.
Yeah, you must look like Roaring Kitty, I guess.
How'd you know? I am a roaring kitty. That's what I do. What's in your hand? Dude, I love
What's an exit strategy? What's up, Battle Rat? How you doing, bro? How you doing, Battle Rat?
I'll give you a wild exit strategy. Put a gun in your mouth.
Jesus Christ.
It's like the ultimate exit strategy.
Dude, that's crazy.
I'm done.
You're gonna get me banned, bro.
Fuck, I'm sorry. I'll just drink my apple juice and chill out.
You're gonna get me banned, bro. That's crazy. What do we do, chat? What do we do? Ask Paul some questions, chat. Is that financial advice?
I mean, it could be. If you're in a really bad position.
I mean, your finances will be better than they've ever been before because you won't need them.
You'll be with the Lord. He's got you covered.
The Lord will be your money printer.
I saw this billboard driving around the other day, and it was like, addicted to alcohol, pray to Jesus. And I was like, I understand what they're going for, but I think the guy that can turn water into wine's probably not going to help with your alcohol problem.
You should see all the people that come in the stream are like, pray for my options. It's like, bruh.
I mean, there's other things you can pray to, but it's not Christ.
My advice to you, start drinking heavily. Is that financial advice? Investing in Smith & Wesson. Investing in Smith & Wesson, he says. That shit's funny. That shit's funny.
Honestly, I try and explain why GameStop is awesome to people, and they just don't want to grasp it.
He literally has alcohol, bro. You called it.
I'm not trying to get anyone banned, though.
You can drink on stream. I literally got shit-faced drunk like 2 weeks ago on stream.
You can drink on stream, but you can't shoot yourself. Wow, what kind of world did we come to?
I mean, I'm sure you can. I just try to keep it semi PG-13. Semi, but so we've had some wild conversations in the stream, bro. Some wild conversations.
God, dude, I love your setup. This makes me so happy.
Especially when I first started, like I didn't really care, and we would just talk about like anything. And yeah, so I've kind of restricted a lot of what we talk about.
You know, in the Matrix, that whole
double prizes
code going down thing. If you like put that on all of these screens and then sat in front of them with an anonymous mask, you could make some pretty cool anti-government stuff.
So double prizes, how you doing? Double prizes is some psychopath who's donated like a lot of money to my stream for some reason.
What a boss, dude! Because he's got double prizes.
Because I think he's... I don't know what he does, bro.
Double prizes. He's probably got double Ds.
He's probably donated like...
He's probably chilling.
He's probably donated like $1,500, no joke.
What a boss, dude.
Oh, yeah, he's a psycho.
Yeah, his girl's definitely got double Ds. He's like, babe, check this out.
He's just flexing. He's like, watch me donate this hundo to this random guy. But yeah, it sucks because YouTube takes half of it. So like... I've only gotten, $700-800 of what he's donated, but still, it's crazy that someone donates that much.
Honestly, if YouTube took half and then the government came in for another 1/3, I definitely would be sitting in front of these screens with an anonymous mask. Like,
bro, the government does. I get taxed on my YouTube earnings.
Boys, hear me out here.
So not only fucking YouTube takes half, I do get taxed like 10-20%. So you're getting fucked.
Yeah, that would radicalize me pretty quick.
But. I don't make that much money off YouTube, so it does get written off.
Dude, I know. So sorry, kid.
Is that Small Fry? I haven't seen Small Fry in here in so long, bro.
Yeah, YouTube's low, but Pornhub's where it's at.
Small Fry and Kev got missing. Dude, I haven't seen... Small Fry is still a member, I'm pretty sure. But I haven't seen Small Fry in here in a long time. I think he's, China cloned me? Wait, what?
Poor Moist Critical, dude. That's not cool.
Charlie got cloned, bro?
God, that sucks.
We might have to watch that. That sounds wild.
I want to know if he, like, AI cloned or they did him for real.
They put him in the tube.
You know, like the Asian Elon Musk, like Chinese guy looks like Elon Musk.
I haven't seen him.
Oh my god, it's hilarious. But I'm thinking maybe they've just been trying to clone popular white dudes, and they finally got it down with Moist Critical.
That's wild. Yeah, Small Fry's still a member. He's been a member for the whole year.
What a boss.
And he's just... I haven't seen him. I haven't seen Break Nation in here in forever either. Or Clyde. Clyde has been in here forever, bro.
I'd call myself Small Fry Huge Hog. That would be my name.
Small Fry Huge Hog. That's a good name. That's a good name. Friday special. Mr. Friday Night Special. Oh, I was going to do something. I forgot. I forgot. Oh, well. Whatever. Whatever.
You're going to put the kids' college fund on GameStop?
I already did that.
Oh, you're screwed, little Jimmy Jr.
He's going to Harvard soon.
No, for real.
Even though I think you can get in Harvard for free now.
Oh, I know. If you don't want the fancy piece of paper that gets you gay jobs, you could just take really nice classes. Took one of their, I don't think it was Harvard, it was like one of Yale's physics courses. Oh, hey, kitty.
Oh yeah, we were gonna watch that Charlie video.
Poor Charlie getting cloned.
Let's see what Charlie getting cloned.
Sucks.
Where is he? Where'd Charlie go?
Chevy Equinox.
Oh yeah, Chevy Equinox, fire. Hey, double prizes. I don't know what. You already donated like $400 the other day, dude. You need to chill, bro. You need to chill.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I appreciate you though. Thank you for the $50, bro. Appreciate you, double prizes. God bless. God bless.
Sent this to me. So apparently, a big thing on Billy has been taking YouTube videos.
They're literally just stealing his videos and translating them.
Honestly, never mind the biolabs
not
found in
learn how
Las
to speak
Vegas.
Chinese.
We should attack China
This
over
is
this.
not
Most
actually
critical
me
is a
saying
national
those
treasure.
things. That's AI.
Kind of is. People love Moist
And-
Critical.
Based on the one comment I can read without having an account, this guy liked it.
Hell yeah.
I'll start learning Chinese. There's a whole new market out there. This was the alpha video, so even the alphas dubbed in Chinese.
Bro, that's actually wild.
Oh, it really is just his videos, but in Chinese.
Yeah.
This guy was making me laugh because I was like, dude, this guy would hate me right now.
I have no fucking
He's like, oh, you got a colostomy bag, you pussy?
No idea.
What? You have to go piss?
Not that the robot voices
Fucking
sound
bitch.
like- Yeah, the AI dubs are getting really good. They're getting very good.
Yeah.
You're going to sue them. You kidding me, man? You know nothing about copyright law in China? I would get nowhere. What the
He'd
fuck?
get sued.
Even if I wanted to. Fight AI with AI. Use ChatGPT to translate to Chinese yourself. What I didn't check is if this whole channel is just my videos in Chinese. Let me see. No, it's a wide array of content. It seems.
Bro, that's wild. That's wild that you can
Yeah,
just...
these channels are
Because
called
China doesn't really have laws against copyright. You can just go steal some popular YouTuber's videos and just, like, make bags off of it. Like, that's so wild.
Yeah, but Chinese bags are pretty small, and that's not like a joke. The yen actually sucks.
Doesn't Mr. Beast do that his own channel? Yeah, I think he has a Spanish channel and an Indian channel. I'm pretty sure. I don't think Mr. Beast has a Chinese channel, but I know for sure he has a Spanish channel and maybe an Indian one. Because as far as I'm aware, India is like one of the biggest consumers of YouTube. They're like over 50% of the whole platform or something like that. Mr. Beast doing a Whatnot stream on February 8th, giving away over 1 million in giveies. No way. I saw he was doing a Super Bowl ad for like a giveaway or something. Doing a Whatnot stream though? That's crazy. That's crazy. That's wild, bro. That's actually wild. I bet I wouldn't be surprised if Whatnot crashes, bro. Can you imagine how many people are gonna go into that stream? That's insane.
Is that right? That's the terminology.
就没再用过拉臭臭这种词了。我是拉屎，我就是这么干的。也许你看我一直在那里用屁股放些没响声的小屁，所以他才管那叫拉臭臭。但一个真正的男人可不是那样的。而且，到底谁他妈会每隔15
They have a Markiplier one.
Welcome back to the stream. I don't even know what he's saying.
Wait,
It's
his
not
isn't.
Chinese.
His wasn't even translated.
非常糟糕的人。Oh my god.
Damn.
你们
I should translate all my shit.
But do it in a crazy language, like
Like Arab or something.
yeah, like just like pop off in Saudi Arabia.
Senora Bista. Senora Bestia. Yeah, I would think it would crash the app. I would think it would crash the app. Oh, going to Costco's, they still have Charizard UPCs. My mom was saying they had Pokemon at the Costco near me not too long ago. But last time I went to Costco, it wasn't there. I'm sure it sold out. I bet she just got lucky and happened to walk in the store like the first few minutes it opened and saw it, because that shit goes quick. So quick. Only 17% of the world speaks English. Very smart. Yeah, he's talked about it in an interview of why he does it. I just get back. Double prizes is here. Yeah, double prizes knows how to make his presence known, huh? Even though I already acknowledged him, he's like, acknowledge me again. That's not good enough.
Well, yeah, because now he knows that his secret of having big titty girlfriend is out. It's like, fuck, I gotta keep these guys paid now. Shit.
They're gonna leak. It's everyone's thought on the 27 Toyota GR-GT. Ooh, I don't know. I haven't. Is that what you're buying? GT 2027? I haven't even seen this. New GR-GT has a hybrid twin-turbo V8 to help Toyota slay supercars. Bro, that's sick. First supercar from Toyota's Gazoo Racing division, featuring a hybrid 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 with 641 plus horsepower. Developed alongside GR's GT3 race car, the dramatically styled coupe has an aluminum structure, copious carbon fiber bits, size like an AMG GT. GR-GT will be sold through Lexus dealers in the US, starting late next year at a price that could approach $500,000. Wow. All right, I see why Double Prizes donate so much. He's over here talking about a $500,000 car. This fucking guy, bro.
Is that just stock, or is that with like all the bells and whistles?
I think that's stock. I bet you can get an upgraded version that's probably pushing $1 million. I wouldn't be surprised.
Honestly, I'd be pretty interested if like Toyota and Mitsubishi and all the great Japanese companies just went back to their roots, started making airplanes and stuff.
That'd be kind of cool.
You know?
Damn.
Come back for round 2.
Maybe. Sheesh.
Yeah, I think it's beautiful.
Is this the first time they've made this? Is there no 2026 one? Yes, this is a brand new car they've never made before. Oh wait, they have a 26 one. I've never heard of this car. Flagship sports car combined. Let's see. I've legit never heard of this car. Looks pretty insane though. I just feel like a car like this is. It's too much, bro. It's too much. Like you unless you're just, getting speeding tickets all the time and you don't give a fuck. A car like this would be too much. I'd be getting in so much trouble, bro. I'd be getting pulled over like every day. I couldn't own something like this.
Do you think you could get out of it by being like, dude, just drive it for a minute?
Maybe he's like, do you want to test drive? Did you pull me over for a test drive?
In fact, here, take it. I'll follow you.
I like it without the bench seat. With the bench seat, it kind of looks weird. Like you got the giant park bench seat,
it's gotta be ready to do Tokyo Drift.
It does kind of look like a Viper, huh? Yeah, it looks good without the bench seat. Too much money? That's sick. In the queue? No, Cap, you're buying this right now? Bro, you're a savage. That's savage. They're selling it today? No shot. Whoops. No shot. My guy's literally buying this right now. Not released yet. Ah, you're pre-ordering it? Yeah, it must be a rich person thing. I can't even find the queue. You must got the email for it or some shit. That's insane, bro. Makes more sense. I understand why you donate so much now. It's all starting to make sense. He's like, oh, I'm just in queue for a $500,000 car. No big deal. No big deal. This is gonna be my 2026 drive, or 2027, I guess. Get a new one in 28. I'll race you. I got a Tesla. I'm not working on that BS. I'm quitting. Wait, you've never seen one of these, Matt Romano? Have you worked on one before? That'd be wild. You probably got to be like a special certification, maybe? I don't know. I have not. Me and Double Prize is gonna make our own Fast and Furious street racing club.
But it better be about family.
So for the tuna, looks like let's see. I saw Lambo bottom the fuck out in the Times Square the other day. Wait, I saw a Lambo bottom out? No cap. That's hilarious. It's like, boom, oh, there's 30 grand gone. 30 grand off the price tag. Oh shit. We'll need the GME price to rise a little more to afford that car. Shit, I don't know. I would need it to rise dramatically for me to even consider affording that car. Even if I had that type of money, I don't know. That's wild, bro. To whip something that expensive around is like kind of savage, honestly. I'd be so worried about it all the time.
I'd just be nervous as hell, sweating.
Yeah, I'd park it somewhere. I'd be sweating, bro. I'd be tripping. Like someone's gonna fucking hit this thing with their door. Knock a few grand off. Bro needs a vanity plate that says double prizes. Double prize in that kind of tax bracket where he's got to donate a few hundo a day to streamers to get a write-off. Damn, I never thought about that. That's hilarious. I wonder if he does.
Genius.
I wonder if he does get a write-off for that. That's actually genius. That's hilarious.
Shit, man, don't be snitching on our boy Double Prizes over here. Come on now.
Stay anonymous, Double Prizes. Just a brake job, gonna be 20K, jeez.
Yeah, I usually do my own brakes, but again, the nervousness factor, I'd just be like, oh shit.
Yeah, I'd be so worried. Have you worked on like a Supra or anything before, Matt Romano? What's like the nicest thing you've worked on there? He's a mechanic at Toyota.
Yeah, I thought he was a cashier at Walmart.
All the time. That's sick.
Oh hell yeah.
Supras are tight. Double Prizes like, Supra? That's a brokey car.
Oh, I was just imagining him doing mechanic work on shoes.
Yeah, he works in a factory, making Nikes 5 cents a day.
Dude, dream job.
I'd be whipping it like it's stolen. Forerunners, yeah, Forerunners are sick. Basically any Toyota is nice. It's a solid car. They're fun to drive. Ever work on a Tesla? You really worked on a Tesla? If you not enter the tiger's cave, you will not catch its cub. All right.
Yeah, you won't catch its cub because it'll kill you.
It'll rip your face off. It'll rip your nuts off.
I was gonna say, isn't there a wild animal that goes right for your nuts, like gorillas or some shit?
I think there is. I don't know what it is though.
That's crazy.
Roaring kitty, I got his cub. Just brakes and tires and control arms, suspension. Nothing to do on them though. Okay, interesting. That's very interesting actually. I always thought Teslas were like these like complicated things to work on because of just because of all the electric parts and the fuses and stuff like that. I felt like it would be a pain in the ass, and the battery, yeah.
Well, I bet it's all streamlined. I mean, have you seen the SpaceX control panels for their spaceships as compared to like the Apollo control panels?
Yeah,
or Soyuz control panels.
We were watching that the other day.
It's phenomenal.
We were watching like how they were building the rocket. I think it was the outside though. I don't know if they showed the inside. Now that I think about it, I haven't seen this control panel. They have like this weird like, I don't know what you would call it. Basically like a wrap that's it's in this new Mr. Beast video. If you haven't watched it, Mr. Beast goes and sees all these like technological advances that are going to be coming in the next like 10-20 years if they're not already here, like robots and stuff. But they basically have this wrap. It's like this, I don't know what material it is, but it just doesn't hold heat, so when it goes through the atmosphere it just doesn't get hot. It's weird. We should watch it.
Maybe.
Well, not the whole video, but that part. It's a pretty long video.
I know the rhodium is super dense. So
it could be rhodium. I don't remember what it was called. No cap, your cousin looks like he is in the Charles Manson cult.
That's me. Dude, that's my uncle. Get out of here, bro. That is my uncle.
Damn.
I used to have one of the things on the forehead, but you know, that became quickly unpopular.
Imagine choosing from 100+ meals a week.
Even monkeys fall from trees.
And rip your dick off.
Just a big
Fall
RC
from trees
car.
and fuck you up. Hey, kitty.
Is this the guy with all the animals? Wait, what? No, Mr. Beast is
No, I think he's asking about Gage. No, I don't have any animals.
Oh, no. That's his brother. That's not I thought you were talking about Mr. Beast. I was like, no, I don't think Mr. Beast has any. Well, he has a lot of people.
I was about to say, he's definitely got people.
But no, that's his brother, the kid with all the animals. Yeah, it's this part.
Maybe some kind of plastic.
The future is crazy. I'm so excited. Camera?
No.
Anyways, let's keep going. It's crazy how normal everyone is in here. Like, they're all working really hard, but I think they might be numb to the fact that they're building rockets. This is crazy. You guys realize you're working on a rocket ship, right?
Yeah.
Is that freaking crazy?
Yeah.
I'd be terrified if they didn't realize that.
And the rockets that these two are building are fully reusable starships. And when they re-enter Earth's atmosphere, they endure temperatures hotter than molten lava. So the SpaceX team engineered a custom heat shield system.
We've been talking a little bit about heat shield tiles, and here we have one for you to hold. What do
Yeah.
you think?
So this is the heat shield tile.
This is a real heat
Whoa.
shield tile.
This is very light. Wait, hold that.
Because there's 18,000 of them.
How hot can this get?
It can get so hot that a blowtorch can't get through it.
What if I put my hand here, we put this here, and then you blowtorch this?
I'll blowtorch it.
Really? You have that much faith?
I have that much faith.
Let's test it. Someone give me a blowtorch.
I'm not sure I signed a waiver.
No waiver required.
Oh, of course the blowtorch looks like Starship. I love how committed this company is. For reference, so you can see this is real. Look at that. Carl, you should.
I'd love to.
I'll hold it. Wait, don't burn my hand.
Of course.
Wow. Wait, it's turning orange. This is over 2,000 degrees, and I feel nothing on my hand. Science is cool. What happens if I touch it now?
It probably won't burn you, but it will.
He's like, what an idiot.
SpaceX is building hundreds of starships all at the same time.
You guys are churning out rockets like they're cars.
Exactly. This is basically a car line that builds rockets.
I was then granted access to do something that is normally off limits for civilians.
This is a flap, so it's getting all the tiles installed.
Can I put one on?
Let me ask. We don't want the rocket to blow up.
Of course.
I mean, we've never had someone install flight hardware who's not trained for it. So what we got here is a heat shield tile. We put this on, then we fold the edges up and we snap the tile in.
Okay.
And we're gonna let you do that.
Oh, really?
But you can only do this once, and we can't go backwards.
Oh.
So if you mess it up, we have to destroy it to get it out.
Really?
Yeah, so no pressure.
That feels like a lot of
Okay,
pressure.
let's do it. I'm a rocket engineer.
Yeah, this will fly to space if you do it right. And if you don't,
You'll have to pull it
bad.
off.
It's definitely
No, wrong
definitely
angle.
wrong.
Maybe it does take rocket science.
So now you can push it.
Just push down.
There you go.
There it is.
Okay.
You did it.
Now I'm signing the tile. MB, Mr. Beast, if for whatever reason this tile causes the rocket to blow up, everything you're watching right now is AI. It's not real. You can't prove this is real.
Well, I'm an eyewitness.
You're also AI. End the case set this blows up.
As massive as this billion-dollar rocket factory is,
also,
it's still not big enough for the final step of building.
Did you see they're stopping production on the Tesla S and X to start making robots? They're literally going to use everything they've built so far to make those cars to start making Optimus. They're like mass produce Optimus. Pretty insane.
You better come with soft hands.
They were talking about it in the last earnings call, like a couple last week, I think.
Well, that's fun. Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Wait, what did I miss? I missed Double Prize's messages. He deleted them. He deleted them before I got to read them. Oh well. Who could win in an arm wrestling contest? I think I would destroy him right now. Rewind like a few months ago, it'd probably be pretty close.
I'd be fucked, dude.
That boy couldn't find water if he fell out of a boat. Wait, what? That white dude looks sus.
'Cause I am, dude. You got good eyes.
I've caught a rabbit before. My coach used to bet us every year if we could catch one on Penn State campus. Not an easy task. Took me 5 years to catch one.
Did you catch any wieners on Penn State campus? I'm sorry. Oh, fuck.
He might have. You never know. You never know. Just one of them rockets could buy the entire Gme share flow. Let's plan a heist to get one. Kabuto King needs to get a Kabuto in space.
Dude, rocket pirates are gonna be so sick.
First edition Charizard's now worth more than a Bitcoin. Damn.
Wait, really?
Just the raw card? Not even graded? No cap. There's probably not even one on eBay for sale. What is it? I don't even know what you would type in, bro. I guess I could just go do this. A 10's 100 grand. 9's
Whoa.
100 grand. That's shadowless. 90 grand for a 9.5. Yeah, just the card is 80 grand. Holy shit, son. That's wild, bro. That's actually wild. I see you dodging the arm wrestling question. I didn't.
Oh no, I recently had a surgery. He would whip my ass right now for sure.
I didn't dodge it. I wasn't reading the
We were
chat.
just being too honest.
I wasn't reading the chat. That's crazy that a Pokemon card is worth that much. I'd be scared to buy something like that. Straight up.
Yeah, especially because I'm sure everyone here has probably had one get washed in a washing machine when they were 9. That's what bothers me. I'm like, shit.
I know. I mean, they're all like very specific cards though.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. I mean, I guess you got a graded one, it'd be fine, straight from PSA. But I'd be scared to buy like a raw one. I'd be pretty scared.
Off eBay is insane.
Yeah, facts. I mean, I guess if you're getting from PSA, you're chilling.
I buy enemas off of eBay. Believe it or not, they come without boxes. It's super convenient.
Ruben! What's that, Ruben? Ruben's an OG in the chat, too. Imagine shipping that. For real. What if it got lost in transit, bro? What if it got lost? Bro. That'd be terrifying. That'd be terrifying.
How do you try and explain the insurance on a card to some lady at FedEx? She's gonna be like, what?
You probably would have to buy like really expensive insurance before you even shipped
Dude,
it. But
I'd hire someone like me to just
still,
drive it there.
like I've had a package lost before that had insurance on it. It's kind of a pain in the ass to figure it out.
Yeah, I would.
Luckily, it was like a small thing, but still. Imagine losing 20 grand for 70 grand in the mail.
Yeah, I would tell the person I'm sending a dedicated driver. That's
Fuck that, I'd hire
nuts.
John Wick to deliver it. John Wick.
Now John Wick has your card. What if he fucking wants it? You know, now you're screwed. You're like,
Yeah,
fuck. I'm not getting that card back. Shit.
Yeah, I'd be scared to have that a card that expensive. I'd be worried. It's the same thing with like an expensive car or anything. I would just be so worried. That's why I like the digital power packs, because if you bought it through PSA, you'd be able to just have them stored in the vault, and it would be safe.
So are you saying you buy it digitally, but there's a physical card somewhere?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
I never understood. Now I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any cards in the vault right now because I sold all my cards, but I can show you what it looks like.
Oh, I see.
This is the Power Pack website. It just has the vault attached to it. I don't remember my vault password, so I gotta go through here.
Fair enough.
Does your cousin have any cards? I don't know. Do you have cards?
Not Pokemon cards, but I have a crap ton of old Marvel cards, and then even a bunch of old like Kiss and band cards, and I even have the 1997 O.J. Simpson murder card set.
No cap. That's sick.
I love that shit.
That's awesome. I wonder how much something like that's worth. It's probably like one of a kind. You probably can't even find it.
Yeah, one of them's just the glove. I love it.
Does your cousin have a cousin? Whoa, dude. Dude, that's crazy. Whoa. Oh, I have one card in my vault right now, actually. I forgot about this card. But yeah.
That's sad. He feels forgotten, probably.
This is I mean, it's on the Power Pack website, but you can see vaulted. So this card's in the vault. And, you know, it has the number so you could look it up and everything. And you can get it shipped to you and stuff. But I have it listed on eBay right now, so
eBay.
I might need to reprice it. Nobody's buying it. I mean, it's not a card anyone really wants, but I bet if I put it under 200, someone would buy it immediately. She's so lonely. I know. I sold all the cards for GameStop shares, bro. I sold every card.
Oh, Septile. It's like septic is a weird name. It's Septile. I'm an ass.
Sell it like a degen and rip new ones so it's not so lonely. I don't know if I'll ever do another power pack, if I'm just being honest. Like, literally every dollar I make going forward is going to GameStop shares. I even sold the Snorlax stamped card for fucking $12. Like, that was a ripoff. That's like a $50, $60 card. Like, I just don't care, bro. I just don't care. I don't want any of these cards. I want more GameStop shares. These are all the cards I've sold. It's kind of cool because you can get, well, this card doesn't have it, but you can offer like straight from PSA. So they have like partners that put bids on certain cards. So if this card actually have an offer, I could just immediately sell it, but for some reason this card doesn't have an offer. I don't know why. And then you could pull the pack. Pull the power packs. This is like relatively new. It's basically a slot machine for cards.
I see no possible issue with that. Hell yeah.
They got up to $2,500.
Lunar. I love how Lunar is the top one.
Yeah, they don't have it. They only have it for Pokemon though. but it's pretty cool. I don't think I have a card connected, so I can't pull one, but they are cool. Those are all like the chase cards. And they obviously go up whatever tier. I think that, yeah, this one has like a $40,000 car in it. It's fucking nuts. Pretty crazy, bro. Pretty crazy. And yeah, it's just...
Why? How? And have any of these people heard of tulips?
Pokemon cards are different.
Yeah, I was gonna say Pokemon cards are way cooler than fucking tulips.
And same with, like, you know, Beanie Babies and stuff. This is like certified. Every card is certified with a number, you know? Like it... You know exactly how many cards are in the population that are graded.
Honestly, I was watching something about the founder and creator of Beanie Babies, and it looks like he just kind of used the... I mean, I guess you'd say Supreme used his method, but nobody wanted it. Toys R Us was like, gay. Target was like, go fuck yourself. So he's like, all right, check this out. Makes them come off as if they're super rare.
That's
they're
crazy.
Just regular.
That's wild. That's actually wild. Yeah, and then people get... It's just like Labubu. People get excited, buying them all the time. Certain Labubus are worth a bunch, and then... But the thing with those is they're not like
my
certified.
hog is way too big to buy something called Labubu.
They just... I feel like with the grading, it's so different. And also...
No, 100% changes it.
There's also, you know, the whole economy of Pokemon. Like, you have the sealed box investing. You know, people invest in the sealed boxes.
100%.
So the sealed boxes make these... Well, I feel like the individual cards make the sealed boxes valuable, but also the... You know, every time someone opens a sealed box, there's less and less in the world. Whereas these could... I mean, probably not the older ones. These could potentially gain more and more population over time. But...
Is there a method to create maybe like a futures market, or is that kind of how they're traded? Just the idea of what they'll be worth later?
I don't know if you're buying Pokemon cards off what they'll be worth later.
Because like, I don't mean to be a psychopath, but I don't think I'd ever, like, if I'm playing like legit like a Pokemon tournament, I don't think I'm ever gonna pull out a card that costs $40,000.
Yeah,
I'd be like, fuck.
Definitely not.
Even if it was like the winning Grand Slam, I'd be like, damn it.
I think it's just based off how hard it is to pull it from the pack. You know, if it's like a 1 in 1,000 chance that you're gonna pull that card, you know, you could pull hundreds of boxes or thousands of packs and never pull the card. So like, it's also based off of that, you know, based off of the grade. Like, if you like, that's a PSA 1 still worth $400. Like, that's a completely... You can see the slabs crack, or I think that's a crack in the card, a bend in the card. Like, this card's complete trash, but because it's so rare and you can't get it anymore because it was 1996 in Japan, like, you, people in the chat know more about Pokemon than I do, but then you have, you know, cards that are like PSA 10s, like, this is a perfect, pristine card, and even though, you know, the perfect pristine card's worth like $400, but if it was a 9 or a 10 grade, it'd probably only be worth like $150. So the grading aspect also adds to the rarity of certain cards.
How diabolical would it be if you were working at the Pokemon factory and you just put all the same card in a pack just multiple times?
Yeah, I wonder how...
I'd be devastated if I pulled that. I'd be like, what? And it's like not even any creature cards. It's all just like power up cards and shit. You're like, what the fuck? I got 6 Aquas in this pack. What's going on?
Let's see. No GME shares and no Pokemon cards. Your cousin has a lot of learning to do. Damn, you're getting called out, bro.
Whoa.
You're getting called out, bro.
I do have a few GME shares. Leave me alone there. But Pokemon cards, no. After I had my last deck washed when I was like 10, broke my heart. I was done. And then this guy comes out of the fucking grapevine and is like, hey, they're worth like 10K now. I'm like, well, fuck. Should have kept buying cards.
I know.
I should have never developed a love of pussy and just kept playing Pokemon cards.
Facts.
I'm sorry.
The funny thing is like Pokemon.
Now you get pussy from the Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
But
It's
Pokemon
come full circle.
Pokemon wasn't as like valuable or anything back
No.
then. People didn't really see it as an investment or like a store of wealth. Potentially Pokemon's not even really, and it of course it is. Like a lot of Pokemon has outperformed a lot of markets, but in a lot of ways, Pokemon's just a store of wealth. Like, if the dollar is going to continue to depreciate and become worthless, supposedly, buying something like Pokemon is valuable because Pokemon's never going to go down in value. If that card is worth $100, $200, $300, it's probably always going to be worth around that. Most likely.
I don't know, between the 11 aircraft carriers and nuclear triad, if anybody ever wanted to really make the dollar worthless, we could just put a pistol up to the whole world's head and be like, fucking do it. I dare you.
Yeah, it'll never become worthless. The dollar's
It's like,
extremely
you think you're going to make
valuable.
the dollar worthless? We'll just nuke ourselves. We're fucking crazy.
The dollar's more valuable right now than it has been in the past, 20 years, probably. 18 years, most likely.
Yeah, because everyone's getting reminded that aircraft carriers and being able to snag your president.
I'm just thinking it through a economic. I mean, there used to be someone in the chat that would argue with this point with me all the time, and it's like, you're earning 3% on cash right now, 4% on cash, no risk. The dollar's more valuable than it's ever been, realistically.
Well, in our lifetimes, for sure. I remember having a little tiny savings dividends, less than 1%.
But the crazy thing is 3% isn't really going to outpace inflation, and you still have to pay taxes on all the dividends you're earning on that.
Everybody's trying
or
to
the
get you
interest you're earning on that. So realistically, you're only making 2% probably.
And you got to dodge all the DirecTV dealers at Walmart trying to get those dollars.
Yeah, and then S&P itself is averaging 12% a year. It's like, nobody wants dollars.
I think it's funny that like a giant stock wealth tracking management thing is called Standard & Poor's. That's hilarious. It's like, either get with our standard or you'll be fucking poor.
Pretty much. Poor again, Moose already bought more. They don't want you to sell out. Right? You know how many people are cracking PSA 9s and sending them back in, or any lower pop?
What does PSA 9 mean? Is that a level of grading?
Yeah, it's 1 through 10.
Oh, bet. Okay.
So 9 is just under a 10.
So really, you don't say. So a 1.
Well,
would
they
be
have 9.5 too.
I know. I'm being a douche.
But
so a 1 would be a crappy bent, destroyed car. Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes PSA 1s are worth a lot. I tried that. It takes forever, and when I got it back, I got the same grades or worse. 1-2 went up, waste of time and money for me. Yeah, I feel like if you can't easily see for yourself why it's lower than a 10 or whatever, it's probably not worth it. But I don't know. I've never done that. I wouldn't. I think there's a reason why you get a 9 or an 8. But you never know, I guess. I guess if you got a few hundred or a few $1,000 card, it makes sense to try a few times. But what happens if you get a 9 and then you send it back in and you only get an 8? That's wild. That would suck.
That would suck. I'd be pissed.
Always be yourself. It's always the most profitable. Used to go to school with a pocket full of cards, no sleeves, make trades on the playground. Cards that are probably huge money now. Oh well. Covered in Cheeto dust.
Dude, where'd you go to school? We tried that at my elementary school and they closed it down like we were selling meth.
Really?
Yeah, it was bullshit.
That's wild. I never took cards.
Anytime I ever tried to do something cool as a kid, fucking authorities were like, no.
That's funny. I just consider myself a Jew when it comes to paying taxes. Oh, same. I don't want to pay any taxes. That's why I'm so bullish on GameStop, because if it just goes up forever, you never have to sell and you never have to pay taxes. There's not many things that have that potential outcome, besides maybe the S&P and your top 5, 10, 20 companies.
Yeah, dude, they even want you to report your income off of selling drugs nowadays. Like, Jesus Christ. No, I about like 3 or 4 years ago, I was like, people should start there should be a protest, and that protest should just be not paying your taxes, businesses, individuals.
Yeah.
And that's starting to kind of become popular because, yeah, it's kind of bullshit.
I mean, I don't really have an issue with taxes. I just think about
I don't have an issue with
if
taxes.
you-
Overtaxing is the problem. I'm
Yeah.
not saying chop the heads off at 3%, but I'm saying really half. Like if you live in California, you can get up to 50% of your fucking wealth taken. It's
Jeez.
insane.
Yeah. That's my biggest thing though, is if end up making like a few 100,000 or a couple million, it's like you don't want to pay taxes on that. Like that's a fuck ton of taxes. So much. It got banned at mine too. He says it got banned at his school too.
Yeah, it's fucking bullshit is what it is.
Mad beard props to Cuz. He does got a solid beard. I wish I could do that, bro. I can't. I got weak facial hair, bro. My facial hair game weak.
But it's all on his pubes. He's got like Osama bin Laden's beard down there. Bitches love it. They're like, hell yeah.
That's fucking hilarious. Let's see. Orange closed at 420. Nice. What's up, Grady? Like 6 different states. Gme buy Mattel? Why? That'd be a terrible purchase. Mattel's garbage.
The toy company?
Like why give me one good reason why they should buy Mattel. I want to hear a good reason why they should buy that. I feel like that's a garbage company to buy, personally. Is it even public? Maybe. I think this is it. How much do they even make? I don't even think they make enough to be in the conversation. 500 million? Not enough. Not enough. That's too small. 6 billion.
What are the
in
liabilities?
assets.
Oh.
Liabilities are 3.
Oh.
2.3 billion long-term debt. Yeah, that's not it.
No.
Too small. Not making enough. 500 million's not enough, bro. Like when Ryan Cohen says it's gonna be a several $100 billion company, 500 million's not enough, bro. It's not enough. We split off England over a 3% tax on tea. Look what America does now.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying put heads on spikes over 3%. Obviously. Plus, it's the future. It's not like the British were building badass roads and cool airports and shit. No, like they were just taking it back to England. We used to make a coin. We would counterfeit their coins so badly to the point where the British government decided they would make their little pounds about 3 times as heavy, basically too expensive to counterfeit, and it damn near bankrupted them. That's why they couldn't keep sending troops to come and fight us. I mean, well, that, and we had a bunch of motherfuckers with early age rifles and fucking crazy dudes, you know, smoking tobacco, chopping heads off, putting bags in snakes, or snakes in bags.
Bags and snakes.
Yeah. They would pay their taxes and put a fucking snake in the bag. That's why the "Don't Tread on Me" is a rattlesnake.
Really?
Yeah, they'd throw it in there, and the governor would open it up and fucking bite them.
Huh.
Ye old snake in the bag.
That's wild. That's an interesting.
But it's also
thing.
why I'm happy we don't have something like a king, because could you imagine if some dude woke up tomorrow and was like, all right, we're gonna make money too expensive to counterfeit, and then just crash your own economy? Because it'd be like if every dollar would cost more, like a penny situation on a massive scale. Just everything's like pennies; they cost more to make than they're worth.
Yeah. What's up, MB?
Study business and bitches at Utah University. Or University of Utah.
I like your cousin. He knows history. Oh, bro, he'll talk your fucking ear off about history, bro. He should have his own stream where he just talks. Like, holy shit. This guy is a genius. I want to hear why your cousin owns GME, though.
Because of this guy right here. he's like, dude, you should buy GameStop. I'm like, bro, you're fucking retarded. He's like, bro, and I checked out the analytics. I'm like, oh. Okay, yeah, for sure. You're right. Because like you can check out, like, compared to every other company in the same industry, like they're all, some of them don't even have cash on hand, and then GameStop's over there fucking hoarding it like they're the goddamn. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah.
They're hoarding gold, to say the least.
It's because it's gonna work. When I hate saying this, but when I'm a multi-millionaire and people are still grinding their ass off trying to make it, they're gonna wish they listened.
Grinding their ass off, cleaning carpets, being like, motherfucker.
They're gonna wish they listen, bro, because I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this shit for a while now. It may not have worked out yet, but it's still early. Why you two guys the same? Oh, we are not the same. We are not the same. Probably like almost opposites in some ways. Conspiracy hour with the cousin, bro. He'll tell you some shit, bro. What do you want to know? He'll tell you. He'll talk about something. But I don't know how much longer we're gonna be on stream. So if you guys have any,
I don't know how much longer he's gonna be on stream after I say everyone knows the pyramids were built by the blacks and aliens.
So yeah.
God, I hate that shit, dude. So my boy's a crane operator lifting like 45-ton pieces of metal, and I always laugh when you'll see like a video where they drop like a big stone on the back of like a pickup and it crushes the pickup, and it's like, you really think they could build the pyramids? And I'm like, I fucking hate you people so goddamn much. Like I remember I was arguing with one of my buddies, one of these pyramid conspiracists, and they're like, we don't even know how they cut the stone. And I'm like, there's hieroglyphs of them cutting the stone. What the fuck? And they've never seen these things before. I'm like, look, Jesus. They're like, how come there's no half-built pyramids? I'm like, there are. They're all over the place. They're littered all over that place. They tried for like 200 years before they got it right. I tried building the pyramid out of wine corks and messed it up, man. Fuck, I couldn't imagine trying to do it out of bricks or giant-ass stones.
Yeah.
My favorite is like, yeah, they had giant didgeridoos. I'm like, what? People will lift like a piece of paper with a didgeridoo, and they're like, this is how they built the pyramids. I'm like, giant didgeridoos? Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
It's so funny.
Like, if you ever go over to a chick's house and she's got a didgeridoo, you probably have a great time for the night, but get the hell out of there as soon as possible. Get out of there. Before you know it, you'll be wearing rugs at the hippie drum circle, smoking way too much weed, playing didgeridoos. Yeah, I know the didgeridoo kind of sucks, but the head rules. Like, fuck.
You're so dumb. Oh my god, that was funny.
I do carpet cleaning. That's why I made the carpet cleaning joke. And I also put up permanent holiday lighting. And I also work for my other buddy that has a cannabis company in Colorado.
Another layer to the worldwide Corey, learning some history. See, cousin, who really killed JFK?
I genuinely believe pissed off Democrats from the South and people that didn't want to pull out of Vietnam. And that's like before things got way out of control after Gulf of Tonkin. But yeah, I genuinely believe it was pissed off Democrats in the South that were like, he likes the blacks. Let's get him. But no, it is a weird one for sure. It definitely wasn't Lee Harvey Jerkoff, because it's a weird one for sure, but I would assume pissed off Southern Democrats for sure. Or maybe some like pissed off group of Protestants, who knows? Unless you count Joe Biden, JFK is the only Catholic president, so who knows? Maybe it was me.
Maybe. Tin plug. Alright, you guys got anything else? I don't know how much longer we're going to stick around. So if you guys have any questions or things you want us to talk about before we go, throw them in the chat.
Oh, GameStop closed. Sweet. That's pretty awesome, actually. Cool.
Yeah, it sold off a lot yesterday, though.
Where does it trade after hours? Like Shanghai or something? What's going on? Or is that
It's 24-hour trading on the U.S.
Oh, nice.
Obviously not on the weekend, but Yeah, it trades 24 hours on the U.S. exchange, and I think they have it on the German market. I think that's it. I don't know exactly what
Dude.
other markets it's on, but I know for sure it's on the U.S. and German market or European market, whatever.
Dude, silver fell like another 17% yesterday because some jerk off in Shanghai has a $300 million short out on it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And I was like, that son of a bitch.
It's up 8% today.
There we go. I mean, I still bought all mine at 30, so I'm still doubled up.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll keep going up. I wouldn't be surprised. Bearish people are dumb.
And historically, it trades at 1/7 the price of gold, so quite obviously, like...
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's that? What is that then? 5,000 divided by 7? Oh, it's got quite a way to go.
Yeah.
Got quite a way to go. That's crazy. I didn't know that. Is that real?
But I mean, historically, the NASDAQ and the future didn't exist, so I gotta give it there.
Is that? Because it was normally trading at 1,800 and gold was at 30, so 1,800 divided by 30. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a correct statistic, but maybe.
When I say historically, I think they mean like 1700 type of shit.
Okay, that would make more sense.
Because like, what's crazy to think is financial markets didn't become as mature as they are until the 1700s with, the early bubbles then and the fucking, what do they have, the Missouri land bubble in France, and then the obviously the tulip stuff as well. But after the fall of the Roman Empire, it took like 1,500 years to get back to, like, dude, the Romans had fucking escrow payments.
Really?
Yeah, like, how else would you get paid if you're a soldier in Britain and the money's coming from Rome? It was basically like some kind of ancient halal system going all the way up there. But yeah, they had pretty advanced financial markets compared to, the fucking Crusader age and whatnot.
That's wild. I'm telling you, chat, this guy could fucking educate you, bro. I don't know any of this shit. I'm dumb. You guys shouldn't even be listening to me. I'm just like, the buy Gamestop.
No, I think you're a pretty good analyst. I've always kind of sort of been into stocks and stuff because I like the math and obviously the history, but when this fool right here decided he's going to get into stocks, he fucking bought all those goddamn books. In fact, all the stock books I never read, I gave to him, and he actually fucking read them, and I feel dumb. And he's like, yeah, I remember in that book. I'm like, no, I didn't read it.
I haven't even read a lot of those books. A lot of them are way too advanced. They're like super complicated math equations, and like, they're crazy. But I think as you evolve and you just see the market for what it is, and you've traded as much as I have, and you've lost and made so much money on trades, and it just really never does anything. You just evolve, I guess. Some people don't. Some people stay day traders forever, and whether they're successful or not, that's very up for debate. Statistically, no.
Is the new Predator and Predator Badlands supposed to be like a female Predator? What's kind of going on there?
I have no clue. I think that's an animated version of Predator.
No. It's live action.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I thought the Badland one was the animated version. But yeah, honestly, a lot of the stuff in those books, besides like maybe the technical analysis one, I've learned more from like the gambling books than fucking the trading books. Dead ass.
Funny how that works.
Like, you'll learn more about the stock market learning about gambling than you ever would learning like how to trade a fucking technical indicator or some
honestly,
shit.
That's how I got over my aversion to gambling. I'd be like, oh, gambling is against my Christianity, and people would be like, you trade on the stock market, you fucking hypocrite. And I'm like, okay, all right, yeah, you're fair, I'll play some roulette.
What are we getting into tonight? I have no clue. We'll probably go to my little cousin's house maybe, but I'm not sure. I don't know what he's up to. If Corey's cousin came in the chat with a random username, he'd be banned in an instant. Probably not. I wonder if your dad's watching right now.
He would be calling me.
You think?
Yeah, he's too excited all the time.
Bro, you're on stream!
I'd be like, what? No.
Dude! Corey knows how to read? Nah, I don't. I only know how to read Candlestick. Only Bible studies and earnings. Yeah, we haven't read the Bible in a long time.
Gage is reading it. I got him.
Get the cousin's dad on next. Oh, that'd be a wild stream.
He would love it. Dude, he would love it so much.
It'd be awesome to get him on here, come play guitar or something.
Yeah, he'd be showing everyone his all the tattoos. I'm like, I don't know.
I tried to get Damien to come play guitar on stream, but he won't. I need an excited boomer.
Yeah, he's right on the edge, but I think it's interesting because my dad doesn't fall into any of the generational stereotypes, but that's just because he's a heroin addict that survived, so he's just kind of.
No news to go into the weekend, chat?
Yeah, there's news of fucking Chinese biolab was discovered in Las Vegas, and we're not talking
Really?
Like the last few things, biological threats from Chinese students and stuff, it's been like some wheat ergot or like something to attack our crops, but these biolabs in Las Vegas were straight up like flesh-eating viruses, and I was just out there, setting up lights, and I was like, dude, Vegas is the perfect place to start a bio incident because the whole world comes to Vegas to just suck and fuck and drink and then they just go back home and what stays in Vegas, so they go home, take it to their wife.
Yeah, everything's dirty in Vegas. All the
fucking
everything's
slot machines, dude,
fucking
yeah.
dirty. Everything you touch in Vegas is disgusting.
Yeah, it's like a gym in Stetson Hills, Colorado Springs. There was so much cake in that gym. Like, everybody at that gym was so hot. I'm like, everyone here is fucking, they all got chlamydia. I'm wiping everything down.
Well, no news, it looks like, chat. Boring week. Going bored into the weekend. No excitement this time around. Why did a McLaren just pull up to the shop? He's trying to get that GT GR, bro. He's pre-ordering. The McLaren's too shitty.
When I lived in California, there was this, 18-year-old kid down the block that owned a McLaren. I don't know if it was his parents that let him drive it, but I was always so pissed when I saw that kid. I was like, you son of a bitch.
That's funny. A rock star that was never a star. He sounds like that'd be hilarious.
My dad is definitely a rock star that was never a star. And the poor son of a bitch has only started to find out, the last 5 years why it didn't work out for him.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Because he used to believe that, all, the super elite... I mean, obviously, Motley Crue is hardcore, but, the dudes in Kiss aren't spending 12 hours of their day searching and doing heroin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Actual elite rock stars are usually... And if they are, they die young or kill their wife like the Ramones, but...
Yeah.
No, it's actually pretty fucking sad. But he loves YouTube because he used to think that guitar playing and heavy metal was never gonna come back into style. So he just sees all these people on YouTube and makes him happy.
Yeah.
Which honestly, there are some serious guitar players on YouTube. I'd be super sad if I was still serious about playing guitar. I'd be like, damn.
Yeah, like the Do or some shit. Do's crazy. A lot of people on streams too. There's a lot of streams, people doing DJing and it's crazy what you could do if you have musical talent and you know how to operate this stuff. You could do a lot.
I don't know the chick's name, but she's a stunning goth mommy that plays the drums, and I think that works out.
Oh,
you need to have a gimmick. If you're pretty talented, you still need to have a gimmick. My gimmick would be playing the guitar naked with a cocksock or something.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, they already did it? Fuck. Yeah, alright. I guess I'd be screwed.
That'd be hilarious. I mean, you never know, though. I mean, I guess I stream about GameStop, but I don't have a gimmick, bro. Look how many people are here. I mean, not that many people, but I don't have a gimmick. I just come here and say whatever and do whatever every day. this stream isn't really anything special. Like, I literally just read news, look at some charts, do some financial analysis. Like, I feel like what I do is pretty basic. I think it's just putting in the effort and knowing the game, too.
Or maybe your stream finds you hot as hell and they just haven't told you.
Definitely not.
They're like, damn. We fucking GameStop, that's retarded, but this guy, holy shit.
They're just jacking off to me all day. It's like, oh yeah, 7 hours of jacking off today. Fuck yeah.
7 hours. Small numbers right there. No, when I was in the hospital, I didn't get a boner for 60 days. I was by the time I was actually in the hospital and the surgery was over, I was more concerned about the fact that I wasn't getting a boner than like the fact I didn't have a colon anymore. I was like, fuck.
You should have started the stream up. You could have jacked off to me.
You're right. You are right. No, they're saying like the repair surgery, there's a 5% chance they nick the nerve that gives feeling to my wiener, and I'm like, oh, so there's a 5% chance I kill myself. Great.
Jesus. Hey, I mean, did you watch the newest Kill Tony?
I'm pretty sure.
You could get the
Kreischer. Oh yeah,
get the plastic in your cock, bro.
Dude, that guy was packing.
You could have a fucking hog, bro.
That shit is wild.
You would have had a better time than ever. You wouldn't be able to feel much, but bro, you'd have a fucking hog. Get that plastic in there, bro.
That would rule.
Red Hot Chili Peppers made their best music when Fruciante was in heroin.
For real. No, I second that. Genius.
Rip that heart monitor test behind the wheel of that. They go with that McLaren, bro. Nah, bro, you wish we were gay.
Can you make wishes come true? Mr. One Man Bird.
Heart monitor about to go crazy. What's up, David? How you doing, bro? How you doing, David? 1 out of 20. Historical, it's 1 ounce of gold to 17 to 22 ounces.
Okay, so we're still about there. I guess I don't know what the hell I'm talking about there.
Well, there you go. That's why bro. That's one of the reasons I love this stream. Because like you'll have a idea of something that you think is like true, and then someone in the chat will tell you you're wrong, and then you go research it, and then you learn the actual truth. Like
that makes me happy as hell, man.
That's one of my favorite parts about this stream. Sometimes people will get butthurt when I disagree with them, but the people who are like willing to get me to do the research, it always works out really well.
Do you think that's like the genesis of alpha male streamers? It's just like everybody's calling them on their bullshit, and they're just like, no, actually, I'm fucking awesome, and I'm right. It does trade at 1/7. Fuck you.
I don't know. Maybe.
She's like, I should beat my wife. You're fucking wrong.
Jesus. I don't know. Alpha male streamers are weird.
Dude, when my little sister, I was telling her, I was like, because I was watching that video that the Chinese Moist Critical was talking about, but and Sophie was there. I was like, honestly, if you ever have a boyfriend that's in these alpha male streamers, not saying leave them on the spot, but it's a red flag. Like if your boyfriend ever starts listening to Andrew Tate, maybe start weighing your options. And she says to me the most beautiful sentence I've ever heard. She says, "Who's Andrew Tate?" And I was like, that made me like when my little sister, who's 17 and should definitely know who that jerk off is, said who's Andrew Tate, it made me happier than when she said, I hate weed. And I was like, somebody that loves weed, I'm like, fuck yeah, I support that. Most chicks probably shouldn't smoke weed. Most dudes probably shouldn't smoke weed. I probably shouldn't smoke weed.
I feel like you got to think when Andrew Tate became popular, though. She was like 13.
No, you're right.
Like when Andrew Tate made his name, that was 6-7 years ago. So that figure
you got a point.
That figure is more relevant to us. It's not really relevant to younger people. And yeah.
But people saying they should move to Dubai and cheat on their girlfriend is definitely
God damn it, Hugh G.
It's way high.
God damn it, Hugh G. He always does that every time I say 6'7", bro. I always accidentally say 6'7". He's like 6'7".
Boss.
He's doing 6'7" while he's juggling his nuts. See, I'm alpha as fuck. I'm definitely a red flag. Money over bitches.
But yeah, but that's what they love. So that's like a green flag. That's one of those like bell curve IQ charts where on one end bitches are like, ew, he's a douche, and then on the other end you're like, bro, he's rich as hell. I don't care if he's 300 pounds. That's hot as fuck. You know who I'm glad died in the 90s?
Who?
Biggie Smalls, dude. Like, if he was around, yeah. And honestly, this is the only reason why. He'd be going down so hard with the Epstein Diddy. He'd be like, he's got some lyrics that just have not aged well at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's
Like
got
what?
this. Dude, he's got this one song where he's talking about like fucking some chick's brother. I'm like, what?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. And then he walks in and he holds he holds him hostage or something, and then robs him.
Yeah,
I know-
exactly.
I know
It's with
exactly.
Eminem. It's insane.
I know exactly what song you're talking about.
Eminem's like, yeah, this is horrorcore. I'm like, no, it's rapecore, bro. Back off.
It's hard to stay single. I'm tested daily.
What a boss.
Call Me Big Papa was in the files.
No, but not saying he is, but like he was really close with Diddy and part of his label and stuff, and he used to talk. He's got so many songs where he mentions Puff Daddy, which I mean I guess that would probably cover him because everybody knows Diddy, but anybody that knows Diddy just because like he beat up his girlfriend is an absolute freak with the baby oil.
Mm-hmm.
Probably don't know he used to be Puff Daddy and used to rule.
Yeah.
Like Puff Daddy used to rule, dude. that scene in Get Him to the Greek where he's like, I forget what chicken place. He's like, I got 27 chicken restaurants. There ain't no recession for me. I'm doing fine. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
I heard Stephen Hawking's in the files getting
Dude,
paid and laid off.
Yes.
Actually?
Yes. No,
in the files?
he was in one of the first. He was in the files when they first started dropping before it was like a government thing.
Mm-hmm.
Which, love him or hate him, history books are going to look at the 2024 Donald Trump campaign as the most insane political decision ever. Like, let's run 50% purely on one thing, and then when we win, we're just going to not do anything about that thing. And when we're forced to, it turns out we're all fucking fucked. God damn.
Yeah, that is wild, huh?
It is. It's insane. It would be like... I don't even know how to fucking compare it, dude. It would be like FDR running in 1944 on like, let's beat the Nazis, let's finish the war, and then he wins and is like, all right, we're switching sides. Like,
Get
what?
back into the camp.
Like, fuck.
Jeez. Back to the camp.
Could you change your frame per second rate? Did you make
Yeah,
yourself
you
just
could.
slow as hell?
You can change it.
Hell yeah.
GME 35 average cost. What's up, bro? I haven't seen that name in here before. And that's because he literally just made his account today.
What a boss.
No, he's not. He's probably a bot.
Or yeah, a boss bot.
Or it's someone I banned before.
A bot boss.
It's either someone I banned before or what. No, I didn't ban Elvis. Elvis got saved by the coin.
Dude, the person that said I'd be banned pretty quickly is probably right, because I say crazy shit and people will just be like, bot. And then I'll donate to like whatever video it was just to prove I wasn't. Be like, bet, do bots donate? Suck my balls.
Nah, I banned.
But no, I say crazy stuff like Russians aren't Europeans, they're just white Mongolians, and people get pissed. They're like, nah.
Maybe a ban. Well, there's only one person on my ban list right now, so you're kind of exposing yourself.
What a boss.
That's an Elvis move right there. No, that's not Elvis. If you think my average cost is 35, though, that's crazy. That's crazy. If my average cost was 35, I'd probably be, like, depressed. Not for real, I'm a nobody, just like the stock. It's my average. Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that then.
Damn.
I would still be pretty upset. I'd be annoyed. I'd be trading a lot. I would be trading a lot. I wouldn't be just praying for Ryan Cohen. But that's just me. At this point, you know, I wouldn't be trading. But who knows?
What's in your hand? That's one of those questions that like changes completely depending on who's saying it.
All right, chat. I think it's time to end the stream, chat. Do you guys got anything you want to ask or anything before we go? But if not, I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for always supporting the stream.
Once Upon a Farm was listed on the New York Stock Exchange. No way.
Yeah, I guess it's up a lot too.
You know what's awesome? I had at the beginning of 2025, I had a few $100s in Flower Foods, and I sold it right at the right time because just the other day it's been at its 52-week low.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, it was one of the. I decided to roll the dice on one of those like hot AI picks, and it was one of those that must have just been kind of blown up. It was blown up like 25-30%, and then just dropped hella.
Yeah, that's.
I think that might be one of the issues. Like a lot of these companies, like stock news companies or like stock technical analysis companies, having their own AI stock pickers, and then people who follow that go and buy.
Yeah.
And then it'll artificially raise something, and then people have a chance to look at what the company's doing, and they're like, "Oh, never mind."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't even have a 10K up yet. It's weird. We will be past your average when Merger Monday happens, but that could take a long time. Oh yeah, it'll be above 35 eventually. It's just who knows how long. Hey, peace out, Hugh G. Much love, bro.
Okay, it is Super Bowl weekend. Let's go.
What's in the fucking box? Matt Romano, I'm out of here, bro. God bless Matt Romano. You have a good weekend. Have a good weekend, Moose. Much love, bro. Yeah, enjoy your guys' Super Bowl. The Patriots bet's not that bad. You know, I'm not going to make it, but a plus 190, that's not terrible for a Super Bowl bet. That is not terrible. Usually they're even, so if you're going to make any bet this weekend, go for the Pats, bro, so you actually make it worth your time.
If I worked at one of these places like DraftKings or something, I'd go into work every day dressed like an old bookie. You know? with like a card in my hat and a little fucking notepad writing numbers down.
I got the bookie hat right there.
I'd be like, hey.
I got the bookie hat back there.
You guys want to bet on this horse race today?
Yes, sir. Super Bowl birthday. Wait.
Really?
It's your birthday?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hell yeah, Matt Romano. Well, enjoy your birthday, bro. Enjoy your birthday. That's awesome.
Dude, how awesome would it be to it's your birthday, the team you want wins, and you get your dick sucked?
Damn.
That's one hell of a day, dude.
I mean, that might be Matt Romano's weekend coming up.
That is the day, bro.
I went all in more warrants too late. Hell yeah. I like that. I like that. All right, boys. I'm out of here. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a good weekend. I'll see you on Monday. And yeah. It's the worst offense ever recorded in the Super Bowl versus one of the best defenses.
Ooh, interesting.
Wait, who's the worst offense? Later GME 35. The Pats are the worst offense? Really? That makes sense why they're a plus 190 then. That makes sense. Still though.
I think it's pretty crazy that for the halftime show they have complete anti-football pussies playing, but other than that, it's going to be a blast.
Worst ever offense to make the Super Bowl, really? Huh. Both great defenses. Interesting. All right, maybe don't bet the Pats then, but I'm just saying, like, plus 190 is not bad. Not terrible.
You'd be wild, like, if to, like, change their offensive, capabilities, they just brought a gun on the field.
Like, what? You think you're going to win this game? All right, chat. I'll catch you guys on Monday. Have a good weekend. God bless ya. Peace.